Hey guys, Ron Snyderman here, and I am here with the 14-day minimalist reboot. It's 14 days to get, to kind of reboot your nervous system and your physical body, your mind. And this is the cross crawl pattern section. It's going to be 6 movements, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. You can use this as a morning recharge as well. It doesn't have to be part of the actual workout. Or you can do this anytime you need to reboot your system. The cross crawl patterns are amazing for integrating the left and right brain hemisphere and basically building a better map in your brain on what's going on with opposing limbs. For example, hand and opposite leg and vice versa. So you can Google cross crawl patterns. These things are amazing. They're certainly not new. Every baby's done it since the beginning of time. But as adults, there's a lot of benefit to getting down on the ground and even standing and doing these cross crawl patterns, which will help your gait, which is walking or basic locomotion. But it'll also help you really just kind of connect the opposing limbs of your body, which is the way the body's designed to move. So, with that being said, I'm actually going to do this. You can do it with me. Again, 6 exercises. The first exercise we're going to start with is basic rocking. So that's not a cross crawl, but it's going to set up the rest of the movement. So I'm going to set my timer, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and you can do it with me. So here we go. So you're going to rock basically into your hips, into your ankles and toes, and rock forward. You're going to rock back. Now you don't want to be rounded, you don't want to be hyper arched, you kind of want to find a middle ground where you load up your hands, you load up your ankles and toes, and you go back and forth. So it's not that hard, but the movement of your head going back and forth is it's very centering to your brain, and it's almost very soothing. That's why babies rock. So we're at about 33 seconds. You keep going. So again, it's not supposed to be hard. It's supposed to activate your vestibular system and brain. Okay, so shake it out. We've got a 20-second break. And then from there, we're going on to crawling for 40 seconds. If you can crawl with your knees elevated, I want you to crawl with your knees elevated. If you can't, keep your knees on the ground. And we're going to start in 4 seconds. So I'm going to elevate my knees, and I'm going to go forward and backwards for 40 seconds. So my knees are elevated. I don't want to be up. I want to stay fairly low if I can handle it. So I might go out of the screen here. Come back. So just do the best that you can. It's hand-leg opposite, right? It's opposite limbs. It's not the same side, it's opposing. So we're halfway there, 20 seconds to go. Try to breathe through your nose and not your mouth. That'll help control stress and really manage your heart rate. Okay, that's 40 seconds, shake it out. If your hands hurt, just get some blood in your wrists. Shake out your hands and wrists. Not everybody likes that kind of pressure on their wrists. Okay, so now we're going to do 40 seconds of the crab crawl position. So you want to get in this position, hips in the air, shoulders, make sure they're not up, push them down, and then you're going to walk forward and backwards. Ideally, as you walk, you're going to cross the midline and touch the opposing leg. You can touch the foot, or you can touch the knee, whatever doesn't stress you out too much. And then we go backwards. But again, the goal is to cross the midline and to stay very stable on that down shoulder. It's a push down and push with your opposing foot. We're almost there. Forward again. So again, it's just 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Great, that's 40, so we're going to rest 20. Shake out your wrists. So now we go to a dead bug, which is kind of a really good core activation exercise. I'm going to bring my watch with me so I know what I'm doing here as far as time goes. So we take our full 20-second break, legs in the air, hands in the air, back flat. You're going to extend one leg. So if my left leg goes out, my right arm goes back. Exhale, inhale, come here. So the intention is to keep the abs engaged, the ribs down, abs pulled in, and really that back stays motionless, right? I don't want you to feel it in the spine. I want you to feel it more in the anterior abs. Right, so we keep going. Check the time here. We have another 9 seconds. So again, the knees are kind of in the air. Just be very mindful that that back doesn't move. If your back starts extending off the floor, then don't move the legs down as far, okay? So that's your dead dog. So then after that, we go to our fifth exercise, which is a bird dog, which is hips over knees, hands over shoulders. You're going to extend the leg back, pull the toes toward the shin, not up, just back. And then the opposite arm goes forward. Right, so just very slowly. So these cross-crawl patterns are fantastic because they're teaching your connective tissue and your fascia to basically store and release energy, which is what we want to do when we move. We want to be more elastic. Now, this doesn't necessarily build elasticity, but it's kind of connecting the dots from the opposing limbs of the body, which will directly make you potentially a more elastic athlete, a more powerful, explosive, and fast. So you just go at a very slow pace, nothing jerky, nothing fast, very smooth. And think of dragging your hand toward you to activate your lat, right? So obviously I'm not going to do that, but I think of dragging the floor to activate my lat. So we have one more, we have marching. So in marching, we're going to march, and I want you to touch the opposing limbs. Right, so if you touch elbow to knee, that's great. Even the forearms, awesome. So pick a cadence that you can stick with, all right? You can just touch your hand, or a little more deliberate, an elbow strike. Try to keep your posture upright. So for a lot of people, this may be the hardest. We do our 40 seconds. Bingo. 6 minutes. You've just done the cross-crawl patterns. This is to be done every day during the 14-day reboot. It will integrate the brain better with your body, and it will make you feel excellent. You can do this any time of day. You need 6 minutes. You need a stopwatch. Pull out your cell phone. It doesn't matter. This is a game changer. Let me know how it goes.